Good morning and welcome to Tuesday's free racing tips video. Hope that you're all doing well this morning and looking forward to what is actually a really busy day of action. To be honest, I think there's as many as 6 meetings taking place on this Tuesday afternoon and evening, so plenty for us to look at, and hopefully a good day. In terms of yesterday, no real excuses, just didn't happen for us yesterday. We usually get a really good run for our money. Our horses are often seen running well and going really close, but yesterday has to just go down as one of those days. Didn't happen for us, and it's all about bouncing back now, and we've been quite good at doing that recently, so hopefully we can, after that really poor day yesterday, we can bounce straight back to form. That's certainly the plan anyway, and we've got plenty of meetings, as I say, to get stuck into. So there was lots of form reading going on last night as we race from Ludlow, Exeter, Kempton and Wexford this afternoon, and we're at Brighton and Wolverhampton this evening. Should be a really decent day of action. Quality perhaps not at its most premium, and some of those races at Exeter especially, their jumps card there has attracted some really small fields, but still good to have plenty of racing on, and hopefully we can guide you in the way of a few winners. So right, we're going to get straight to it and start off today by looking at the premium tip, and that goes in the 210 at Ludlow, and our tip here is Sublime Talent, and that's currently best price of around 15 to 8 right now. This horse took advantage of what was quite a low mark, to be honest, when winning last time out after a number of decent enough runs, but runs that had seen the horse slip down the handicap a little bit. It wasn't running atrociously, but wasn't exactly running all that well. But I think that win will really boost this horse's confidence, and the return to Ludlow I think is a positive. Trainer Evan Williams goes really well at the track, and this horse can go in again with just a £5 rise, which looks pretty lenient, and on his best form the horse is still quite well treated. Paul Maloney on board, and that's a big plus as well. If you look, Paul Maloney has quite a decent record on the horse. I think there's a few times where they tried out some apprentices and some claimers, and it really didn't work out too well. Maloney certainly the man to have on board here. Has won over this course and distance, will enjoy the quicker ground today. It's good to firm in places, so really quick jumping ground, but that's no problem for this horse, and I think even at 15 to 8 this horse looks to be good value there, and that's our premium tip to hopefully get the day off to a flying start. Today's Little Earner, we go down to the south coast for today's Little Earner. It goes in the 5:45 at Brighton, and our tip here is World Record, and that's currently, well, it was at 8 to 1 last night. It's been backed into 7 to 1, so a little bit of money, but this is just a 5-runner race, be aware, so each way betting is quarter the odds, which is better value than you normally get, but it's just for the first 2 places, so not just 3 places on each way betting. But I did just think this horse looked to be a little bit too big in price, and yeah, just 2 places for your each way betting, so do just bear that in mind. But I do think, as I say, this horse is overpriced, £4 lower than when the last winning mark, and has the excellent Cam Hardy on board as well, who has a £3 claim, and his is, like Sean Bowen's in the jumps game. Cam Hardy's £3 claim seems to be worth its weight in gold, really. We'll certainly prefer the return to turf as well. I think it's been running on the all-weather and not really firing, but return to some turf, to some better ground. Sorry, I did just get that ground at Ludlow wrong for the premium tip. I was looking at Brighton. It is still fairly quick ground. It's good to firm in places at Ludlow, sorry, and Brighton is good to firm in places. Just thought I'd clear that up quickly. But yeah, this Little Earner that will really appreciate, I think, this quicker ground. The return to some turf looks to be off a decent enough mark, and yeah, it just looks to be a really good price in a small runner race. It's going to be quite a tactical muddling affair, and I think this one can certainly outrun its price and sneak into the top 2, and who knows, maybe even give us a really nice winner there. So that's your premium tip and Little Earner. In terms of the Lucky 15, it's up on the site as always, freeracingtips.co.uk/getlucky15. That's just about it for today's video. There'll be one once again tomorrow, but for now, thank you for watching. Let's hope for plenty of winners, and bye bye.